get around the corner. I'm just going to wait for these guys to start with, and we can all pull up behind each other. She's already stinking hot. It's 20 degrees and it's 7 a.m. in the morning, so we're going to get 30 degrees, no worries today. And we'll be good to go as soon as we get up the top and have a look at this lookout. So yeah, this is Gayndah, Queensland's oldest town. And the thing last night was that we were in the oldest pub in the oldest town, but it sort of read almost like it was Queensland's oldest pub on the thing, but it's not actually Queensland's oldest pub. It's just the oldest pub in this particular town, which just happens to be the oldest town. Queensland's oldest pub, I think, is the Wendy Gully pub. I'd have to make sure of that, but I think it is. And we're going there in July, so that'll be pretty nice. No, it's been good. I spotted two here coming up here yesterday. Oh Jesus, I just realised that windscreen's filthy. We'll give that a clean at the Big Orange. Oh, well, that's where those two were yesterday. It's just here. That doesn't mean that they're going to be here again. They might be higher up the hill. Can you? I missed those. I was looking to the right from. There's a car sort of coming down, so keep an eye on him because it's one track. Yeah, see where he is there? That's the best view on the way back down. Hey, buddy. Oh, look at the fog down to the right there. Magic. Have a look at that. That's picture perfect. I'll get a picture. What's Doug doing? See at the bottom. Yep. Oh, mate's in my parking spot here. What are you doing, mate? Get out of my parking spot. That's the view. Yeah, you might just hopefully get that with a bit of sun through old mate's thing there. No, mate. Yo. All good? Alright. If you park just behind old mate and look out, it's bloody fantastic. Yeah. You can see right down over there over the river and all those areas. It's bloody magnificent. Anyway, onward and upward. I'll see if I can see your little wallaby mates. There he is. Hello, mate. He's always a big fella. I didn't get him on the camera. He took off too quick on me. But there's a little one there somewhere as well. Anyway, That'll work out beautifully. We'll get to the coffee shop just in time. All right, well that is Archer's Lookout in Gayndah. And have we got voice? We have. Beautiful. Well, that was the Big Orange. Had a coffee there this morning. The lady opened up early. That's awesome. I must say, Gayndah, the people of Gayndah, wonderful people. Lady at the motel looked after us. The guy that owned the pub last night gave us a lift home because the taxi wasn't working. The lady opened up early here this morning. So, yeah, Gayndah people, good people. There he is, the Big Orange. A bit disappointing for a touristy thing, but yeah, it's alright. Not too bad. Onward to Goomeri. It's actually Goomeri, but the boys on the news service, they call it Goomeri. Alright, so we've had a massive feed there at Goomeri. The boys have gone their separate ways. So I'm by myself now. And the truckload of people here at Goomeri, because yesterday was the pumpkin festival, but we just stopped at the Goomeri Bakery, which, yeah, it's one of the best ones you'll find. It's pretty damn good, so I had a big feed there. So I should hopefully be able to get all the way home without having to have a feed for about 2 days, I think, with the amount I ate. Keith took a bucket of, or box of pastries back with him, and Doug and Wendy grabbed a few as well. So, yeah, look, I've got a bit of stuff from the old Goomeri Bakery. She's a good bakery, one of the best around. So, coming through Goomeri or Goomeri, go to the bakery. It's bloody awesome. But no, I caught up with my brother there and had a look at his new Chev Silverado. It's a beauty, brand spanking new one. And yeah, that's his retirement present for himself. So he'll have a lot of fun with that and do a bit of travelling and things like that, which is really good. Glad he's got that. All right. On the Burnett Highway, and that takes me pretty well, not too many turns from here to get home. 58 to Nanango. What have I got? 198 fuel wise. Ooh, not enough to get home, but pretty close. One thing that I will be happy about when I get home is not having to smell cattle trucks. But I'll tell you, I've seen that many bloody cattle trucks on this trip, and the smell of them, bloody shocking. And I reckon somewhere up along the way there's a cow that's crossed the road and dropped a big crap in the middle of the road, and I spotted it at the last minute, went through it, and the front of my trailer's covered in cow crap. So I'll give it a bit of a wash off last night, but still not enough to get it all off of there, but it's a little bit better, not as bad as it was. But yeah, cow poop everywhere. But that's the one thing I'll be happy that I don't have to deal with for the rest of the week. Back to work and not have to deal with, although driving in and out to work on that Warragate Highway, there's a bit of that as well, but at least in the car you don't get the smell like you do on the bike. Okay, so that's weekend over with the group. I'm just heading home by myself, but yeah, you always learn new things when you're on a ride. I've changed a few things with regards to the gear that I carry, so I noticed that I'm a little bit further back with my weight of my bag. I just took one big bag rather than two little ones this time. I think I'll go back to the two little ones so that I can get that weight a bit more evenly distributed amongst the trailer. I've got to just make the trailer shocks, just they've got an adjustment on them to make the springs a little bit stronger on them, put a bit more preload on them. I'll do that because it's a bit swayy at the moment. It doesn't take much for the trailer to move around, and you can feel it moving around a bit, so I'll change that as well. That'll be one thing I'll change. Oh, that's a big pothole. That's another good one. Lots of bad potholes. We've had a lot of rain in Queensland in the last few months, and it's certainly left some damage to the roads. Learned I've got a loose left wheel bearing. I just found that at Goomeri. I said to my brother, can you just have a quick look there and see what you think about the ball joints? And he goes, no mate, it's not the ball joints, it's a loose wheel bearing. So just got to tighten him up a little bit while I'm there. I'll have a bit of a check and make sure it's okay. Make sure it's not damaged. But yeah, it's just causing a little tiny bit of vibration through the front left hand side, so that'll stop all that shakiness in the dash, which should be good. Make it run smoother. What else did we discover this weekend? Lots of little stuff, you know. Found some stuff out about the older RTs off the other two guys and what they were doing to those. So that was good. Some running lights that Keith had put in, the King's running lights, so I'll look at putting some of those on this old girl as well to just give it a little bit more light up high. So that was a good idea. Really enjoyed the trip out to Theodore. Never been there before. It was really interesting. So that was really good. Theodore's a beautiful little town. It was quite nice. If you've never been through there, go. It was really good. Lots to see around it. Definitely want one of those canyons. I know that now after crawling up a dirt road on this thing, which probably shouldn't do. I didn't fly up it, it's spray rocks there, we just crawled up there, but I realised that if I had one of those canyons I could get up and do those roads more often. I'd probably go and see some of those things like that, and there's a tunnel that I'll go past today on the way home that, you know, could go up there, so those sorts of things are certainly where I've gone, yeah, one of those canyons would be nice. I just want to have a look and see what they look like and see whether it's for me, but something like that would be ideal. Certainly learnt that. That was really good. Whoop. Oh. So, no, we had some different people on the ride we hadn't had before with us in a big group ride, so that was fun. But overall, a pretty good weekend. So yeah, we've had a fair bit of rain in southeast Queensland over the last few months. And this gives you a bit of indication of how much we've had. That's Bjelke-Petersen Dam, and you don't always see it very full. And at the moment, that is Bjelke-Petersen Dam full and overflow onto the left, which means that that's a lot of water. We've had a lot of rain. So that's just out of Kingaroy, Mergen area. A big dam there called Bjelke-Petersen Dam. No need to guess who that's named after for our Australians. Alrighty, so we're just fueled up at Nanango. So I thought, I haven't quite got enough to get home, so I'll fuel up. So got some fuel at Nanango and went to the pie face there. I didn't eat anything because I may as well eat cardboard as eat the crap that comes out of those pie face places. But anyway, I fueled up, and that should get me home, and I should be all good. Probably about a half a tank left when I get home, all going well. What have I got left? 130 odd K to get home. So yeah, might do a wee stop in between because I didn't go to the toilet there because A, the toilets are locked, which means you've got to go in, you've got to get the key, you've got to come back out, go to the toilet, go back in with the key. Meanwhile, the toilet's as filthy as you could ever find anywhere. One of those bloody Liberty surveys, they're shocking. So we're off and racing. Well, not far from home now, about 60k from home, so going through the whoopy, bendy, boppy bits from out the back of bloody Oakey Way. Yeah, it's pretty shit road. Oakey Kooyar Road. Terrible road. Just happens to cut 5 minutes off of my trip, and I thought about going the long way. I thought, no, I'll go the short. Should have went the long. She's pretty bouncy through here. Even with good suspension, it's pretty bouncy. Nice ride as in scenery wise, but yeah, rubbish road. Alrighty, well that is the 4-day weekend done. Out through Chinchilla, Theodore, Gayndah and back to Toowoomba. As I said, only a short distance, but it was a big weekend. It certainly knocked me around with the heat. We've had sitting at 31 now, so we've been over 30 the whole way. It's been pretty warm, which for May is not what you're normally expecting. Normally expecting cool, crisp and clear, and it was certainly clear, but not cool and crisp. It was hot and whew, the whole way. Alright, well, that is me. I am done. And that is the end of my weekend away. Just coming into Toowoomba now. Alrighty.